Do you see it as a two-man competition now to start, or could you
Well,
see it being bigger than that?
certainly right now it is. I mean, those guys have just played to a higher level at this point. Travis is improving, Taylor's improving, Morgan's improving, and so I think that's just it's a good situation, a competitive situation. Everybody always portrays this as some, oh my God, what are we going to do? We need this, and it's not that way at all. At all. We have, a battle at this guard or that tackle, and nobody cares. And so the competition and the competitive nature of it is fantastic. Our work ethic has been great. For the most part, just our spirit, our competitive kind of nature to things has been really good. We've got a few more days of install in every phase, both in offensive, defensive, special teams, and so the young guys can finally kind of just cut it loose. You can see we have a lot of really talented young guys that are just thinking too much, which is absolutely normal at this point. And to get through these phases where they're just playing is always a fun time of year.
Are you starting to whittle down which freshmen are going to be playing this year?
Not quite yet. I mean, there's certainly guys that you have visions of one way or the other at this point, but we try not to predetermine it, because it's amazing. I mean, sometimes guys, after 2 weeks, they finally really get what all these words mean that everybody's screaming at them, and it just clicks. And so you just try to push everybody's tempo as best as possible from a physical standpoint and a emotional standpoint, and kind of see what happens. Defoe's done a great job as kind of being a little bit more of a vocal leader than he's been. And he's always been a great worker, great practice players, and another guy that we'll try to pull him out of a punt drill today, and he won't leave the drill. And so, again, when your best guy is one of your best practice players, that means a ton. Jaylen Brown's been awesome. Jaylen Brown and Dwayne Stanford have been, I think, the kind of blue collar leadership twosome of the receiver core. Jaylen's just worked his tail off, and he was definitely one of those guys when he first got here. He played a lot slower than he is, and now it's the second, the third, the 200th time he's done something, and he's playing great. Well, Rodney Hardrick is always been a guy that's been a great leader defensively. Joe Walker has stepped up his voice. He's a very quiet guy that just works his tail off. Tyree Robinson is trying and is doing a good job. Offensively, Jeff Lockey's done a good job. Tyler Johnstone, Royce Freeman is getting a little bit more vocal, and so that where we're at from that standpoint is solid, good.